I joined an Elay and was a part of that for a little while, and decided to kind of just draw back and do my own thing again. And it was really an interesting experience, and it was cool, like being a part of the Elay. There was a lot that I learned and everything, and it's all good. But I think I was just realizing like that maybe wasn't the space for me.
Yeah.
And also that I kind of just needed to get back to some of my own like spiritual basics,
Mm-hmm.
which is like kind of just doing my own thing and just
Yeah.
doing what I do. And I'm big into, look, I'm a little witch over here. Uh, it's a little controversial as a Black person to call yourself a witch. I feel like that's based on everybody's individual journey.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like the word because it rhymes with one of my favorite words. You can go ahead and guess what that is. But yeah, for me, there's been more of a reclamation of that word, just the way that women now use the word bitch, or even Black people use the word nigga. Like, so that's just my personal take on that. But yeah, I've just gotten kind of back into my own like solo witchy practice here. I definitely still connect with my ancestors, do my thing with them. But yeah, I just feel like I'm getting a bit more grounded and where I need to kind of be within my own personhood. I feel like there's more just balance that's kind of being restored to my life, and it might have been a need for me to just kind of take a step back and to focus on my own spiritual walk without it necessarily being tied to a community. And just recognizing that my spiritual journey is still very valid. Like, whether I'm in or a part of a spiritual community or not. Like, if this practice is working for me, then it's valid. Like, point blank,
Yeah,
period.
definitely.
I don't have to necessarily subscribe to what other people are doing, and that's something too, like going from being Christian to more spiritual, but then even getting into Ifa, ultimately, and this might have been something that I was a little deluded by as well, but ultimately Ifa is a religion too.
Yeah.
Like it's
Mm-hmm.
a very structured, like they have their rites, their rituals, like all the things. And I think I was just realizing like I just don't really care for religion.
Yeah, same.
Like I'm just a little too like go with the flow, like do what intuitively feels right for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of pull from different
I was
practices
gonna say,
too.
like,